Watch Lomachenko's jab. It is incredibly swift.
Coming with a straight left hand down that time was Lomachenko, as Rigo was caught in that defensive posture he's comfortable in. End of round one for the title.
Rigondaux looks sturdy, not fazed by all the movement that Lomachenko's doing. Looks like he's in total control.
Now, before I start breaking this fight down, you know, sometimes I go back and watch a fight over and over again just to see what happened, what's really going on, if I missed something. But this is a fight I had to go back and watch over and over again, because this is a fight the commentators are saying one thing and another thing is happening, even though I believe Guillermo Rigondaux did sell his O.
Lomo trying to get to the inside behind that jab. There's another moment there, and on what was assumed to be a break, he connected.
He's a well-oiled machine. He can fight anywhere. He knows every area of the ring, inside, outside, you name it.
And that has a lot to do with the footwork that came about with a unique find by his father when he was a kid. He took him away from boxing for a little bit, Mark.
When he was 6'7".
As you see, Guillermo Rigondaux counters Vasyl Lomachenko every time he comes in with that straight left hand, slips the jab, slips the right hand. Vasyl Lomachenko just couldn't hit Rigondaux clean. Rigondaux slips almost all of Vasyl Lomachenko punches, and every time he slips, he made him pay.
Out with a unique find by his father when he was a kid. He took him away from boxing for a little bit, Mark.
When he was 6'7", I would say the best footwork in boxing.
So he took traditional Ukrainian dance classes, and Timmy, you love Loma's footwork.
Oh, distance.
Look at the grasping behind the neck by Rigo right there, as I think Steve Willis is going to have to take control of things here at the conclusion of round number 2. Holding behind the neck now by Rigo as he tries to fire off the left uppercut.
Now, you've seen in the previous clip, Guillermo Rigondaux catches Vasyl Lomachenko cleanly a few times, multiple times in the previous clip. Not one mentioned by the commentators. This is how politics can affect a boxing match. Here, Vasyl Lomachenko hits Rigo when the referee breaks him up, and the commentators doesn't even acknowledge that. This is how commentating can affect a fight, a major fight.
Both physical and mental.
Oh, his facial expression, the way he's reacting. You know, there's nothing that he can do right now besides hold to keep Lomachenko off of him.
Tripling up a right uppercut is the champ.
Lomachenko is at his best. He doesn't look like any other fighter. He has what Pacquiao had, what Ali had. Looks like Lomachenko.
He's a little bit of the best.
Now, when the fight first started, Timothy Bradley was saying Guillermo Rigondaux was so calm, he was so hard to hit because he was getting so low. But as the fight kept going on, Timothy Bradley noticed his commentating buddies was sticking to the script, which was praising Vasyl Lomachenko, even though he wasn't doing the better work. He was missing all night and getting countered. So Timothy, now watch this clip. Guillermo Rigondaux was blow for blow, punches for punches every time Lomachenko attacked. Guillermo Rigondaux reacted. Guillermo Rigondaux went to the body, Vasyl Lomachenko went to the body. Guillermo Rigondaux went to the head, Vasyl Lomachenko went to the head. Guillermo Rigondaux. Every once in a while, Timothy Bradley would mess up and say, it's really hard to hit a guy. He would mess up and give Guillermo Rigondaux credit. He was like, it's really hard to hit a guy who's going down that low. And then once he hears his commentator buddy say something else, he changed up his story. But notice how Timothy Bradley gives Guillermo Rigondaux credit, because Vasyl Lomachenko couldn't hit him all night.
It's not hard until you've learned from a loss.
Well, I don't think your career becomes a dramatic proposition until you lose.
So it's really, I'm going to tell you this, it's really hard hitting a guy that's going down so low like that. It really is.
That time he turned to give an angle with the right hand.
Needs to. I would throw my right hooks like he's doing there right there. That's what I would do.
And hold it.
I had to replay it so you can hear Timothy Bradley say it's really hard to hit a guy who's going that low. In the previous clip, you heard Timothy Bradley say it's really hard to hit a guy who's going that low. It was hard to hit him up as well. Rigondaux kept slipping. You see that counter straight left hand? The commentator didn't even mention that. Every time Rigondaux hit Vasyl Lomachenko, no commentator stated Vasyl Lomachenko just got countered. Look, Vasyl Lomachenko missing. He just couldn't. Guys, I'm not a Vasyl Lomachenko fanboy. I'm not a Rigondaux fanboy. I respect the two. I respect their skills. I'm a fair judge. I'm just saying I picked Loma to win the fight because of the size difference, but the commentating ruined the fight because Lomachenko missed all night, and as you clearly see, Rigondaux just didn't want to continue to make him. Rigondaux just didn't want to continue to make him pay. Rigondaux let him off the hook, clearly because the fight was, I don't want to say fixed, but I feel like Rigondaux was probably paid a lot of money to sell his O, because the Rigondaux I've seen in the past would have never just not come back out, especially if a guy's not hitting you clean. So there was some fish.